The walk around is an important part of selling any product. It lets your customer know that you're an expert, and it teaches them a thing or two about what they're hopefully going to be taking home with them. Here's 30-year veteran Sean Harris doing a 6-point walk around on the Honda Pilot.
All right, Nikita, so based on all the information that you told me, I think I've got just the right Honda Pilot for you. Come on over.
Fantastic.
Now this particular one here is a Touring, so I know that we're on an EXL.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll show you some of the similarities, and then I'll make sure that I pull up an EXL for us to go for a quick drive after this. Awesome.
Sean goes to the driver's door first, but doesn't allow the customer to sit yet. There are 2 reasons for this. First, it allows him to pop the hood. The second reason becomes clear near the end of the walk around.
Wheels will be a little bit different. Some sensors on the rear bumpers, front and rear bumpers. Side fascia will be different. And this particular one has the cross side rails. So all you have to do if you want to add a roof rack to this one is just cross rail there. Makes it totally functional. Then you can add like a 2-wheel rack or a ski carrier or a bike carrier or whatever you want to.
That makes it a lot more accessible.
Yeah, 100%. So let's start around here. I'm just gonna get underneath the hood here so you can see. Beautiful styling on the 2019-2020, as you can see. The LED lights just kind of wrap right around.
Yeah, they did a great job.
Really nice job. Really, really nice job. You got fog lights down here. Some nice chrome accents. More LED lighting on the front, of course. And just a really nice, aesthetically pleasing design all around. As you can see underneath the hood here, we've got the sound blanket, which reduces the engine noise. Yeah, you can see it here.
Be sure to mention the little things. Here you'll see one of Sean's favorite design features on a Honda, and it's all about windshield washer fluid.
Washer jug is right over here to the left. It takes 4.2 liters. The jugs are usually 4 liters big. Yep. So which is cool, you dump the whole thing in. Don't have to have a little bit left in there. And it will notify you when you're running out. That little picture right there will display on your dash. Okay, when it gets down to the point 2. At that stage, you can put a whole jug in there again. Right? Don't really want to point out a lot of things underneath the hood here because really you don't need to get under here. We'll be bringing you in on a regular basis to do your preventative maintenance and everything else. But just so that you know, especially with the slushy weather that we're having right now, this is really important.
Oh yeah, you go through it like no tomorrow when you're on the highway.
You'll be putting a lot of that in. You'll also notice that there's 2 fuse panels with the vehicle. There's one that's here, which is accessible by yourself. There's also another one that's underneath the kicker panel inside. That's more for the technicians. This particular one here has some spares, and it's just for your basic things, like if your radio stopped or your ventilation stopped, you know, you could just check here first, and you could see if one of the fuses is broken because it'll be cracked in the middle. And then you can just use this little device here to remove it and put another fuse in.
They're color coded.
And they're color coded, but also they're numbered. So a yellow would be 20, a blue would be 15, and you'll see the same thing over here on the actual panel.
That's good to know.
Really, really easy. Just a little self-diagnosis before you bring it in. Save you a few minutes, maybe something just, you know, just happened, something really small. Easy to put back on, just push it, click it in place. Okay. The other thing you'll see is that the other containers, like your power steering, your power brakes, they're all see-through, so they're transparent. Really easy to see that your fluid levels are all topped up and everything is good to go. Right? Pretty nice, eh?
Of course.
Really, really nice.
It's nice to know.
Really, really nice. Now,
maybe it'll save me a couple trips to the
dealership. It'll probably save you a
down
few
the road.
trips for sure. Now you'll notice that you can actually increase the height of the hood, but this is more for the technicians when they're working on the engine, doing an engine overhaul or anything like that. You'll just be using this particular one, but it gives them a much clearer area to work on in the event that they're doing anything major, right? The battery's located just down here in the front, okay? So still relatively easy to get to in the event that you have to boost someone. Not a big encouragement of that. If you are going to boost someone, you want to do it with the vehicle off and just use all full battery power, right? You don't want to take a chance on tripping anything. There's so many computer components and microchips and stuff in there now, right?
So many electronics.
And you want to do the right thing by helping them out, like a boost, but you also don't want to take a chance on. I'll hold it about 5 or 6 inches and just drop it. Simple as that. Galvanized steel, much softer. You don't want to be pushing on there, right? Really nice, large windshield, great display area. You'll notice the radar cameras up there. That will help with the front braking mitigation system. Also, when you activate your adaptive cruise control, that helps keep the distance between the car in front and your car. So as your car slows down, the traffic slows down, it will slow down as well. As the traffic picks up, it will also maintain that distance between yourself and the other car.
Like we said before, it's all about the little things. Sean always makes a point to speak on the vehicle's tires and rims. Customers who only see aluminum rims and top-of-the-line tires may have some questions on delivery day about where they went and why they have hubcaps.
So, probably something very similar, but I'll make sure to point that out as well when we get outside. Right? Front mud guards seem to be standard on this particular one. The mirrors are collapsible. Now with these mirrors nowadays, there's a lot of components going on here, a lot of stuff happening. You've got your indicators, you've got your defrost. Some of them have a camera for the sign. You know, power mirrors as well. So these things cost a lot of money. So the manufacturers have made sure that they can actually break away now. So you might, you know, have a little scrape if some guy got too close to your car, but at least it'll be able to break away and not cost you $2,000 to $3,000.
So the bikers in downtown won't take them off.
The bikers downtown. Yeah, you can always just tuck it in too before you go inside, just in case you're a little concerned. You'll notice chrome accent door handles are really nice, especially with the chrome accent on the bottom as well. So it looks really nice together. Smart key system as well. So as long as you have the proximity remote with you, within a meter of the car, you just grab the door handle and it will unlock. Okay. Just the driver and passenger doors. I can see that the rear doors on this particular package don't have that.
Okay. I think it's great to have it just on
Yeah,
the front door.
really nice to have
The
it.
girlfriend will love that. Throw it in her
Missus,
purse,
eh?
she'll never forget
Exactly.
about it.
Never have to take it out at all whatsoever, right? Now the side rails are standard on the touring package. I believe it's an accessory on the EXL, but we'll discuss that in further. If you wanted to make this truly functional, you would have to add the cross rails, okay? Put 2 cross rails on there. The parts department can provide them. I can get those for you included in your vehicle if you wanted them afterwards. We'll discuss that further. Once you put the cross rails, you can now put a...
Be sure the vehicles in your showroom are unlocked and charged. Reaching for a locked door throws off your rhythm and can damage your credibility.
Right? Come around to the rear here. You see this particular one has a nice sunshade. Even though it's tinted, it's also giving you an additional sunshade as well to keep the sun out from, you know, you were saying you have a little one, so when the little one's sitting in the car seat back here, this is going to keep the sun out from, you know, from in their eyes or whatever the case may be. Sure. Child safety lock as well is back here, so you can just click that to activate it. And what that does is it disables the handle from the inside, so they can't open it. You'll have to open the car door from the outside.
So they can't get out.
That's right.
That's
That's
great.
right. And then just flick it back to reactivate it. All right. Let's come around the back here. You just have to touch it. So it's, as long as the proximity key is there again, you just have to touch it right there where it's rubber, and then it will just continue to go all the way up. Okay?
You may think having the trunk propped will be enough, but that stops you from being able to show any of the automatic features that might be included on the vehicle.
So you can adjust the height, and it will stay in that position for her as well. So it won't have to go this high up all the time. That's great. Okay? The rear seats currently are folded down flat, just showing you all of the room that you would get. You can also fold down those 2 center seats as well, so you can get a lot of additional room if you want to, you know, carry any wood or anything large or big items, furniture, a table, anything like that.
Going up to the cottage.
Going up to the cottage is going to be awesome. You can just load it up, pack her up, right? Little storage compartment down here. Okay, so you can put lots of little things down here as well. And also the spare tire is underneath the vehicle. It's actually right here. You can actually feel it. Okay. And in order to get that down, but once again, you don't have to worry about that because we've got roadside assistance. Okay.
Fantastic.
But in the event that you need to tell him where the spare tire is, the tools that are located in the rear, just pop this open, and then the wrench that's in there, you just turn it, and it lowers the cable. It lowers it right down to the ground. All right, pretty awesome. Yeah, pretty awesome. Just drop that back in here, and really easy to put up the rear seats. Just grab the cable, pull her up, and she's back up. The only thing that you'd have to do, is just put the headrest back up. The headrest will go down automatically once you pull this lever to lower it down. Okay, pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
And then it's got a little Velcro thing, just, you know, and it just sticks right there, so it kind of stays out of the way. All right, pretty amazing.
That's
I'm just gonna put it back up so I can bring you around to the side. Now you can add. You were asking about a cover for the rear.
Yeah.
We're talking about privacy.
Yeah, I do
Christmas
have
is
some
coming.
equipment in the car sometimes
Equipment
too.
is good. Christmas is around the corner. Your wife may have a lot of gifts and stuff like that in here. So we can definitely look at adding a rear cargo cover.
Of course.
And it would just slide right into here. So it would hook on
And
here.
that's what those slits are.
That's
there
what
for.
those are for, yeah. So it would just protect your little area here, give you some additional privacy. All right. Let's go around to the side here. Well, just going to show you at the back here. The other thing too is the third light is nice and high up here. And it's also an LED light, which is nice. LED is a little bit faster response than a typical bulb. So when you hit the brakes, this bulb comes on a split second faster than these ones, just so the person behind you can see that you're about to brake, right? Not creating a rear collision.
Millisecond could go a long way.
It saves a long way. The external antenna up here, nice design of course, like a shark fin, tells me that this particular package includes XM radio. XM radio
Really?
Yeah, XM radio requires an external antenna to pick up the signal from the satellite. Okay, your regular antenna for your regular AM/FM frequency channels is mounted in the rear glass here, along with your defrost. Okay?
That's why you don't see the dangling
That's
ones
why
anymore.
you don't see the old dangling ones.
Much
Long
sleeker this
gone.
way.
Long gone. As I did say to you, it is an all-wheel drive system. This is a
Fantastic.
touring,
That's
so you'll just get the EXL, so the all-wheel drive AWD. The exhaust is hidden. It's down underneath here. Okay, so they don't have these big pipes sticking out anymore. It's nicely hidden back there.
Nice and sleek.
Yeah, nice and sleek out of the way. Bring you around here. Please have a seat there for me. Just see how much leg room, hip room, and head room we've got in the back. And you're how tall?
6'4", is it?
6'4". That's
It's
fantastic.
pretty spacious.
That's pretty awesome, eh? A lot of room.
Oh, and it looks like
And you can
rails,
still,
too.
yes, and you can still move it for additional leg room, hip room, head room as well.
Getting your customer into the back seat of the vehicle gets them off their feet for a moment and allows them to easily see all the features without leaning awkwardly into the car.
There's two packages on this particular, on the EXL that we're talking about. You can get it with a third seat or with the little lazy Susan that's in there right now. Okay, so we can look at those two different options, whatever you decide. Overhead 16-inch DVD system, really, really awesome. Great for the kids for the second and third row. Keep them quiet while you guys are driving up to the cottage, for sure, for sure. I just want to show you how easy it is for to access the third row. Technically, in this case, you just push this button here, and then it will flip and slide, and you can access the third row this way.
That nice pathway.
And you can do the same thing on the passenger side. So lots of room to get in and out of there. All right, and easy to put it back. Just flip it, push it back, and then you can always get a little bit more leg room if you want it. Pretty simple.
That's awesome, Sean.
Coming around to the driver's side, as we talked about. Please have a seat in there. I want to show you the 8-way power seat.
When you come back around to the driver's door is when you'll be delivering most of the details on whatever package the customer is looking at, so they should be seated in the car. But that's still not why Sean likes to end at the driver's seat.
Tilt. And then this particular one is your lower back. So that gives you the 6 and then the 8. This particular package also has a power lumbar support for your lower back, which is really, really cool. So when you're on that long drive going to the cottage, you can pump it up a little bit every hour or so. By the time you arrive at the cottage, that little kink in your lower back won't be there anymore.
Oh, that's great.
Absolutely fantastic feature to have. You'll notice that we have 2 memory settings on this particular vehicle. So driver 1 and driver 2. So I know that you're going to be driving it mainly, and then the wife will be taking it as well. So your remote would be numbered on the back, it'd be number 1, and then hers would be number 2. So once you set the seat and all the configurations the way that you want it, you're just going to hit set, and then you're going to hit number 1. It's going to be flashing, and now it's going to program all those features into your remote as well. So now, as you're pushing unlock, as you walk up to the car, it's going to put the seats back to your settings. Saw it just happen?
Yeah, it just like
Somebody else has obviously gone and played with the settings as well. So that same thing would happen with you. You've got power locks. You've got your trunk release, your gas release.
Okay.
And what's nice about this as well is on the 2 front windows, it says auto. Auto also means that you can just hit it, let go, and it will go all the way down. Pinch it upwards, let go, and it will go all the way up. But also they're pinch resistant. So the 2 front windows are pinch resistant as well, which is really nice. So in the event that it's going up, you can just put your hand in there and it will just hit your hand and bounce back down. So really, really a nice, safe feature as well that's standard on this particular one. All right. You'll see here you've got lots and lots of features. Heated front windshield.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your lane keep assist.
Yep.
Okay. Your collision avoidance, your traction control, and then your parking assistance that will make the sound. So you can turn that on or turn that off if you want. You can disable it as well.
You can turn it on.
Really nice feature. You've got your folding outside mirror, so you can push that button, leave it in, and every time you lock the car, put it in park, the outside mirrors are going to also fold in.
So not only do they manually fold them,
That's
but
right.
automatically.
That's
too.
right. Automatically, and when you push unlock, it will fold back
Right.
out. That's your power mirror control. Push it to the left, use the joystick to set it. Push it to the right, use the joystick, and then just put it back into the middle, just in case your hand hits it by accident. It's not going to mess it up. The Eco just allows you for better fuel efficiency. So by putting it in Eco mode, it's just going to it's going to balance your regulations as you're driving, just to give you the most optimum fuel efficiency. All right,
That's
pretty
definitely
amazing.
gonna help with the fuel prices nowadays.
Oh, I know, it's going way up all the time. There's no manual handbrake, it's a foot brake.
Mm-hmm.
And all you do is press it on.
Yep.
And then press extra hard to release it, and it comes
Pops
right
right
out.
out.
Pretty easy. You can adjust the steering wheel as well. So the lever is right here. So you can adjust the height of the steering wheel, okay, and telescopic as well. So in and out and up and down. How does that feel? Right about there? You would have it?
Great.
Yeah, and then you just push the lever back up, just lock it back in place.
Mm-hmm.
Some other really nice features that are right at your fingertips are your Bluetooth features.
Yeah.
So you can answer a call, hang up a call, okay? You can scroll through the computer system, which is setting all of your lock controls. Do you want the doors to lock when you put the car in drive? Do you want the doors to lock when the car hits 15 kilometers? We'll go through some of those options outside afterwards. Fair enough?
Good. Great.
On this side, you'll also notice that you have your main control, heated steering wheel. Nice feature.
That is
Really nice feature. And this is your lane keep assist. So if you activate that when you're on the highway,
Mm-hmm.
visualize this. You've got your adaptive cruise control on. You're heading
Okay.
up to the cottage. You activate your lane keep assist. The car will stay between the two lanes. And with your adaptive cruise control, it will keep a fair distance between the car in front of you and your car.
So you're telling me it almost drives itself?
Almost drives itself. You will require driver assistance every so often. A little picture will pop up and just asking you to just let us know that you're still alive, you're still with us. So just grab the wheel, let go, and it will continue that way. So it's really awesome features. You can also drive it like a stick shift car without the clutch. So you'll see that we have paddle shifters located behind here as well. So the positive versus the negative. This is gearing down, and then this is gearing up, okay? So you could have a little extra fun with it, because I know that you used to have a manual car before, so now that you guys are sacrificing going to something like this for the family, this will allow you to still have some fun when you're behind the wheel. Sounds fair?
Oh, for sure.
You'll see the large screen, and it's also Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So once you connect your iPhone, I saw that you had an iPhone cable, it will display and look just like your iPhone right on the screen, which will then allow you to use this feature will then allow you to use voice commands to respond to texts, call anyone that's in your Rolodex in your phone, accept incoming calls. It's really awesome. Play your music, your iTunes, all sorts of different features. Okay, we'll test that out on the experience drive when we go out in a moment. You can dim and also darken the lights on the dash, so you have controls there as well. Nice center console where you can put your drinks, a nice flat shifter, huge storing compartment, storing compartment in the middle, and wireless charging is standard. It's right up there as well.
Wireless charging.
Yep,
too.
just lay your phone right down there and it will charge it automatically. Dual climate control zones, so the driver and passengers up front can have different temperature settings. So if you and your wife don't have the same type of temperatures controls,
So we're not going to be arguing about.
not going to be
temperature
arguing
anymore?
at all whatsoever. She can have it hot and over there, you got it cold, or vice versa, whatever. Fill your
You're
boots. as they-
speaking my language, Sean.
Exactly. So I just want to also look at some other features. You'll see the visibility that you can see right over, so the hood line. There's a center speaker as well for the Siri system. Tweeters are located right here on the front pillars as well. Your mirror also has your different settings in it, so you can activate your home garage, your work garage can all be pre-programmed in there. So you don't actually have to carry the physical remote at all whatsoever. Sunglass holder, you can pop your sunglasses in there. But what's also cool is you can put it back into this mode here, let's go back, which allows you to see your child in the car seat in the back seat of the vehicle. Really awesome. Keep an eye on him while you're driving, right? Awesome. Sit here, play with some features. I'm just gonna go get the EXL package. I'll be right back for us to go on a test drive.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Awesome.
By finishing at the driver's seat, you give your customers something to do, aka play with the features, while you go and get the keys and pull the test drive around front. That gives them less time to decide they don't want to go and makes it a little bit easier for you to get them into the car. If you only take 2 things away from this video, make sure it's remember the little things and always keep the battery charged. Have a great day, drive safe.